level up. So, salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20, and where we last left off, we did another milk run. We're just trying to level up some dudes so we can actually have dudes to do endless mode and stuff like that. And now we're going to go to the wild and do precisely this. So, without further ado, let's go and explore a lot of rooms. It is something that's going to require double stacks of food. Give me some torches. Medicinal herbs are decent in the wild. I'm just trying to remember if there's... what is there, really? Keys and shovels, but then again, who doesn't need keys and shovels? We don't need holy water as far as I can remember. Some anti-venom I think has some fringe uses here in the wild, so we'll take a stack of 6 because I can just afford it. And let's go. We're just going to be doing a bunch of exploratory stuff. So we'll see what happens. I hope something good happens. Usually doesn't. I'll let the puppet theater in the town start taking care of stress, so we don't need to worry as much.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Well, we don't have a lot of room for choice, so we are going the way the game expects us to. Just because there's literally nowhere else to go. Ah, treasures are contained within the remains.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Once the game does not decide to immediately destroy me because of something my characters do against my will. Wow. It's as if you've managed to combine every single possible negative thing in one spot. Contents are mine, it's more gold. Break down the thatch.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Get our torchlight back up there. We're going up because it's to our benefit to explore the side paths first. So we can avoid more fighting than necessary. Because in short missions, you can always avoid up to 2. And so I'm probably going to choose to avoid this one if I can. But in all honesty, these rooms aren't that bad. Let's just take a look in the old tree. I'm getting gold. I mean, gold is never bad, because gold lets me actually, like, continue to fund my expeditions. However, at the same time... oh, I forgot bandages. Whoops. I knew I needed bandages for that thing, at least. I didn't expect it to encounter it immediately. Because it gives you a really bad negative quirk if you just go into it and try it. Hello, a lot of humans. Well, this makes you particularly good here. So... we're just gonna judgment this enchantress and miss. We're going to attempt to finish him. And crit him into oblivion. We will transform. If only because I want to just hit the enchantress here. In the face. Right in the face.
Decimated.
And then we can just vulnerability hex you. Try to get rid of you later. And I'm going to eat some gummy candy, which will inevitably get stuck in my mouth, because I want to eat something.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. annihilated.
Ah, nice and stuck in my teeth. That's gonna be annoying, but it was delicious. Traveler's tent? Yeah, sure, we'll just camp it. Map of the area. Yay! Well, useless, unfortunately. With no bandages, I'm not going to touch that, because it forces the slow draw quirk on people. And I really can't afford that. Really? Another battle?
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Ah, a particular battle, too. I guess with Judgment the dog.
Devastating blow.
Nearly killed the dog. Which, I mean, I wish I could hate that, but I can't.
Eradicated.
Sure, we'll transform and start destroying the Blighted Giant if we can. Every rage brings us one step closer to getting rid of this creature.
Power.
Alright, it's just Poison Spores, it's not Tree Branch Smackdown. I'm more scared of Tree Branch Smackdown, in all honesty, than anything that this creature could do. The dodges, however, are very much unappreciated. Do I just do an AoE heal? I don't need to. In all honesty, what I can do is just party... Well, yeah. I'll just party comfort, because everything else is unnecessary. Here's what I was afraid of. Man, I don't see why I was afraid of it. I wonder if protection, if it ever worked, like how other abilities worked, where it would grant a humongous... Not other abilities worked, other games worked, where if you have negative protection, you would actually just take more damage. Wow. You know what? Wow, I'm actually surprised you missed off topic. Well, it didn't backfire too hard.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Well, that was a random battle that I really, really didn't want to go through, but it happened, we suffered through it, and now we're going to just continue onward. One more Battle Boy right here. Well, we can try to kill the dogs. One bout of judgment later. Sure.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I'm more concerned with the stress. The rabies we can deal with.
To a killing blow.
Wow.
Dazed,
Don't like my occultist.
reeling, about to break.
If only I could cure your bleed. Unfortunately, I can't. So can you heal yourself?
Sedated.
This is just going to put you precariously close to death. You know what? Just so these things can't attack again, because I get the feeling they're just going to do the exact same thing again and again. Let's just slowly work on gutting them.
Obliterated.
At least we got all our
As
food back.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
Open this up, see what we get. What do we get? Just gold. Keep my torchlight so high because I like the scouting chance effect. We have to get the curio and the battle, and this one's one of those that can use keys, right? Yep, I got 6 of them, so we might as well. Keys worked. Valuables are inside.
Waiting to be spent.
I will definitely take the Book of Holiness over a single torch. That is definitely worth my time. Before we go any further, you can eat 4 food, because we have 4 food extra, and it's this exact same setup again, except slightly worse. Thank God we got rid of that.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Oh no, we didn't kill you.
Only the strength to follow it.
So I'm going to Vulnerability Hex the Giant first, as opposed to what I did beforehand. We will transform and try to rage the crone. Because that crone is definitely hurt to
Continue the
alive.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, thank goodness we dodged. Now we just need to kill this giant, which, you know what, that's fair. It'll take a while, but I think we can get through it eventually. Wow, it's also human. I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. Marked and human, so it's dealing 100 additional damage per turn.
A momentary abatement.
Then one more rage, and then basically one more real good hit is about all we're looking for. One more good hit. That hit was weak. Don't even give me that.
Prodigious size
there
alone
you go.
does not
That was a good
dissuade
hit.
the sharpened blade.
Jade is usually worth it more in the long run than gold, so we'll take the jade over the gold, although that doesn't always mean the case. But hey, it can work out. Usually doesn't, but it can. Admittedly, I could have probably gotten rid of the medicinal herbs, but that's just me. What does the scout say? Bana, bana. Oh god, we have a secret door up there, which means we're going to have to turn around. I have plenty of keys, so we're probably going to actually run through, use the campfire now.
A moment of respite.
We'll feast
A chance
to dump
to steel
stress to
oneself
nothing,
against the coming
hopefully.
horrors.
You have some good things. I want to do Psych Up. Problem is, because you're religious, you're going to get stressed. I can't move stuff around, can I? No, I can move these things around. It's just... Can I make you get a virtue? The thing is, you don't get virtues. Not easily, anyway. I can't believe I'm actually trying to force this to happen. Alright, well, let's try it. So we'll take this here. Get your minus to stress out of the way. Put the hero's ring on you. Abandon Hope is nice, but we'll Psych Up first, which gives you the plus 20, which is what we were looking for. Abandon Hope isn't going to do enough. Is there anything else that causes stress? Well, didn't hit the right ones. Unfortunate. We will definitely do Scout Ahead, and this is how we do it. The Quickening. And who here needs some encouragement, some gentle words? The Abomination doesn't. We want the Abomination to go stressed out. You are just immune to the stresses of life, apparently. We'll give this back to you for now. Although it's kind of dumb, in my opinion. Because we shouldn't... No, we have just Scouting Ahead. We can get a nighttime combat, which can screw everything up. So we'll just give you this for now.
The light. The promise of safety.
So we're going to go straight down. I'm just going to hope that we can stress her out enough. Pack contains loot. We have a decent amount of loot. As I said, gold is worth less than gems, usually. Usually. And we're going to hope that you get stressed out enough to get a virtue. Well, that was unfortunate that our light was immediately destroyed, but I mean, hey, sorts of things happen all the time. Oh, so close. Well, we are transforming, which is hopefully going to push her over the edge. It does. Irrational. Alright, well, we can't win them all.
Reeling, gasping, taken over the edge into madness.
We can hit both. Which we will.
As the
I'm
fiend falls,
sincerely hoping you kill
faint
Craze
hope
Nasher.
blossoms.
Or the other Craze Nasher. Does it deal 2 damage? It minimum does.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So that's fine. We can just shift things around. Give her actual healing scroll back.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Put this back, give me the money. And we'll keep going into this broom battle with treasure. We're probably going to have to take a lot of guaranteed fire. Oh my gosh. Okay, it would be awful if we didn't get to go early-ish. Get you out of your stealth. We can. Can we finish you off?
Impressive.
We definitely can. Alright, so we can try to hit the cultist enchantress too, so we can get rid of the marking thing before the marking thing becomes a problem. Leaving only the blighted giant. And so we're just going to vulnerability hex the giant, so hopefully the giant has no dodge for us to speak of. Now there's some blight going around, but it's not too awful. We can hope for one really big crit boy. It's not a big crit, but it's still a very respectable amount of damage. Pigs of St. Wait, what? Pigs of St. Martha. Oh, right. You're irrational. Just gonna move you back. Confusing spores. Dodged. And, of course, it reverses the party order entirely for no reason. Why does it move you back twice? That's what I want to know. Look, can we... You can just illuminate. Forward twice. So you can be in order. You're marked for one more round. I'm just going to put the vulnerability hex back on you while I still have a 100% chance for this to work. Okay, you're not dead and dying just yet. And you even get pushed back to the right area. Yay. Honestly, let's just transform back, because you're kind of irrelevant in this fight from the beer. And we can just move you forward again to put you back in the proper place. Excuse me.
The match
okay,
is
that's
struck.
just your doing.
A blazing star is born.
I'm hoping that was your doing, and that wasn't me just once again clicking, because it's always when I try to click past that, so I don't have to see it, something happens. One more round with the Blighted Giant, hopefully. Thank you.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Don't need anything else here. The blood's irrelevant, as I've always said. We can crack this bad boy open.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
There's just nothing but gold here. I'm actually genuinely surprised. We can grab all the supplies and stuff like that on the way back. Yeah, I just want to go forward right now. And then we can slowly use up what supplies we've got right now. Oh baby, it's not 2 room battles back to back. You can just... Don't need it, not even my faith. Okay, just eat then. I care not for what you want to say, let me shove food down that gullet so you can't do anything about it. Okay, look. You don't need this many. Let's just do the 90% and hope. Do the 90% and hope. Because we all know this is XCOM level percentages. XCOM level of lying percentages. For the sake of what we're doing here. And we can avoid that fight, I think, if I look at the map. Hang on. Yeah, so if I just go straight up to here, go into the secret door, I can actually avoid the fighting entirely. So yeah, we no longer need to fight, as long as nothing spawns directly in front of us, which is liable to do.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Oh baby, it has a map inside. That's oh so useful to us at this current juncture. Come on, let me keep going. No enemies, so keep going. Don't want to stay in this. You're right. That is correct. I've screwed up on that. I keep forgetting. However, I would also have the counterpoint as to the Shambler loves to appear when you have no light out.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
You know what? We'll just say I don't need the torches anymore. Give me the deeds. You pretend like I can beat the Shambler with this setup. We wouldn't be able to beat the Clatterclaws, unfortunately, even with raking every single turn, because I don't have a speedy enough abomination. Even if I have the abominations of one-shots, ooh, I can actually make use of the shovel.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Take the portraits. Alright, we'll continue adventuring for right now, just because I want to open this up first. Gain the great treasures, which is the Trapsahedron, 1, 2, 3, and everything else. Alright, well, I guess we can leave. A decent haul, as far as anything's considered.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
So off topic, what do you get? Unholy Hater, Winded, and Vertigo. Well, we gotta get rid of the worries. No scattering. I mean, I don't use your range skills for damage that often, but it's still a pretty bad thing to have.
A ray of sunlight. A beacon of golden hope.
Aww. Well, isn't that nice? We actually can see the sun shining into our hamlet. We're still not at 100%. What am I still missing? I think you're at 100. I've just never used you because I've never felt like I've had enough gold to be worth my time to basically search for trinkets. The Survivalist! Right, this is what I haven't fully upgraded because you require metric tons of crests. Alright, let's see. At 80, I expect to be able to, like, trade enough of these deeds for enough portraits to be able to get what I'm looking for. And I'm just gonna do it because I've been sitting without the House of the Yellow Hand for who knows how long. Because I definitely know I can afford it at this point by just trading stuff around. Consequence and cost be damned. Ladies and gentlemen, let us build the House of the Yellow Hand, finally bringing our bounty hunter, grave robber, and highwayman up to their maximum potential. The only things we're missing are the Red Hook in and of itself, and the Mill, of which we have 3 memories, and we would have to be able to go into Endless Mode again to be able to get it. But I don't want to go into Endless Mode without something decent. Everything else now can go into crests for the sake of upgrading the Survivalist, so we can reduce the cost of those campfire skills just a little bit further. By up to 50%, even though I don't use the... Well, okay, I basically, when I cycle through heroes, need to use the Survivalist skills. So let's unequip all trinkets. Our trinket stash is growing. Do I have any duplicates of, like, useless garbage? Yes, I do. We will always sell move amulets, because those are not helpful in the slightest. Don't need the Book of Holiness, because we have things that are simply better. Duplicate sniper rings is actually worthless. You cannot use multiple. And I simply cannot see an instance where I can use more than 2 Berserker's Charms. However, I'm going to keep it for now, just in case. There could be some really weird strategy I could pull off. Okay, I can't sell it, so I'm guessing those things are things I can't lose. They basically count as unique. Never gonna use more than one highwayman. Never gonna use multiple flagellants. And if you're wondering, ooh. Lioness war paint. That looks beautiful. Too bad I can't get the other, like, one of that set. I only have the full Abomination set. Oh no, I've got the full Flagellant set. Interesting, interesting. We are all falling apart. We'll have to consider that next time. I would love to, like, deal with stress and all that stuff. But we've got diseases to remove. Well, honestly, we can just do some treatments. You both can get out of here, and you also can, like, pray. If I get enough money together, stress relief is just going to be, like, irrelevant. Because if I get enough stress relief together, then... Oh, sorry. If I get enough money together, then the accrued interest will eventually be enough to just overcome any costs that I currently have with this crusade. At least, that is the hope. This is still quiet, and we are still desperately trying to get a healer up to champion level. I want to do endless, but we don't have healers. Like, none of these things can be used for healing to the degree that we need for endless mode. Maybe I'll do a low-level run. I could also force Dragon onto another mission, but Sealy is also another person that I wanted to drag up there. What is wrong with this? I might as well give the outro. So, for YouTube, I hope you all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe, for it helps out a great deal. And I hope to see you all next time. Till then, farewell.